Malvina, is that you? Melvin. Gonna knock out some 6-star arenas. Featured 5-star arenas with the 6 stars. Probably get the first couple of milestones in the 4 and 3-star arenas. And probably call it a night. That is kind of the plan. Oh. And level up with Mystic Advancement is active. So Claire is now a max rank R5. Or I should say max level R5. Mr. PC, how goes it? You're not too sure? Oh, wait, let me guess. Can't be going that well, right? Because there's no StarCraft? Uh-huh. No, I have a problem? Well, maybe. But the arena's got to be done. And, well, hey. Now I'm talking to somebody while I'm doing it. It makes it go faster. You know it. What are you up to? Yeah, I was thinking about going to bed actually, and then I was like, well, I could do that, or I could get some arena done and then go to bed. So, well, obviously, you can see what the decision ended up being. Oh, very good, very good. And how's she doing? Is she in California as well? Cali? California? If you want to chit chat rather than type, I can get on Discord. You got other stuff going down, that's fine. Oh, how's that looking? I guess conditions haven't changed, right? Like if you were anticipating that you'll be able to go, that's still the case? Are you still intending to? Okay. Okay. So, what would you do if, like, if you go for your travels in the winter and then things kind of, hopefully by then, should be a better idea of how things are looking going forward. But let's just say something changes and it's difficult to get back home. Is that a consideration? Or would you be in a situation that if you're away, it would be in familiar surroundings where it wouldn't be too bad? Like from, oh my lord. The amount of degen I am taking is just ridiculous. So like, for me, if I were to go anywhere, going to my parents wouldn't be too bad. My dad and I get into fights. Ooh, that was close. But that's more because of me being stubborn. But like accommodation-wise and a place to be, if I got stuck there, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Whereas if I got stuck in a completely foreign place, that would suck. So I think for me, next little while, I think if I'm leaving home, most likely it's just going to be to my parents. I don't see going anywhere international. One thing I don't like about the 6 stars is when they're refreshing, some of them come up at different times. Like even if you, and I think it's partly due to the help system. So even the champions I used initially, they don't necessarily refresh the quickest. So I don't really get, and I'm kind of adamant about using specific teams. So. Surprised I'm not seeing any comments from Malvina. He's normally everywhere. Although he might be occupied in Putrid stream. Yep. It looks like he's populating chat pretty heavily in Putrid stream. Hey, Malvina, if you're there, you want to run incursions? Oh dear, it's so easy to get you to come out of the woodwork. I'm sorry, man. I just knew that you were there, and I knew that would get you to respond. I already did them earlier with my alliance mate. Oh boy. I feel a little bit bad, man. How long were you there just lurking? That's twice now I've gotten you. Last time was with the legendary. I mean, I gotta admit, I don't feel bad because you've been trolling Butchert for the last like hour, so I'm not gonna apologize. But oh boy, one more, Melvin, one more. All right. You knew that was coming. Come on now, Tiger. Come on. I will see you in about 5 minutes, Melvina. Holy crap, how many hits does this guy take? Good lord. I need to check and see how to make sure that this chat is available once the stream is done. So that was funny. Funny for me, maybe not funny for you, Melvin. Oh boy. I don't see it. Oh, allow live chat to okay. So yeah, so it should be there. Oh, Melvin was showing us. I don't know if you were there, June. So you were. I knew you were in the chat because there's 2 viewers. So I knew you were one, and I figured Melvin was the other. And I addressed him just as like, hey, you know, Melvin, you're probably there lurking, whatever. How you doing? He didn't say anything. So I said, oh, maybe you're just busy in Puget Stream. And Melvin's always looking for somebody to do incursions with. So then I just said, well, Melvin, do you want to do incursions? About 3 seconds later, in chat, yep. Oh, dear. Unfortunately, it's gone because, you know, he started spamming, so something needed to be done. But at least for me, it was entertaining. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, that would be something interesting for me to see. Whether or not, once the stream is uploaded, if that chat will be viewable before he was timed out. Or once he's timed out, then any, because like right now, any of his comments cannot be seen. It'll be interesting to see how that works when the stream is uploaded. Any luck finding StarCraft partners? Now, June, don't make me do the same thing to you that I had to do to Melvin. Oh dear. You still there, June? You want to get a couple of games of StarCraft in? Alright, either you're not there or you're just not going to fall for it. Oh boy. Aw, you're back. All right. I won't even try anymore then, because if I can't get you, I just won't bother taking the time to try. I gotta say, the thing where you're making the comment about Putrid moving Bone Man's gameplay over to the right, I thought that was kind of humorous. So what are you up to? Not doing arena? Did you finish off the 5-star shard arena? Man, I think I should go to bed. Oh man, I'm tired. Did you end up getting done that boss rush where Squirrel Girl was the first encounter? Did you end up getting that down? Yeah, you still got time for the 3 days, 3.5 days almost. Okay, good stuff. But not the epic one then, eh? I was taking Aegon in, because I was thinking I would be able to run him through most of it. I could get Squirrel Girl down. Who was the next? Oh, Nova. So I didn't use Aegon for Nova. I was using Aegon for Longshot. And then I think I got to Mojo, and that was messing me up. And I tried it several times, and I just couldn't get past Mojo. And then I looked at the note, and then Mojo's abilities, because my problem was he kept degenning me, and then I realized it was a passive degen, and it's basically whenever I had a buff on me. So every time I was dexing, I was getting a buff, and he was degenning me. So then I figured I'd bring in Gladiator Hulk, because he'll heal from or take less. So I brought in Gladiator Hulk with Cap IW, because they have a synergy where they will take Science Champs will take less damage. So yeah, I did that. Used Gladiator Hulk for Mojo, and it was much easier. Okay, I'll tell you this once, and only once. If you're gonna come in to my streams and insult me or other people that are in chat, I'll ban you from the channel. Alright? So I've told you, you do it again, you will be banned, you will not be able to participate in the chat anymore. So yeah, once Mojo was down, the rest of it was easy, and then Terax I ended up just using Namor for most of it. I think I lost Namor, and then just finished it off with Nick Fury. So yeah, once I got past Mojo, it was quite easy. Do you think you'll try Epic again or no? The Omega Boss Rush next week is going to be interesting. Because I think all but the first difficulty, I think all of the rewards are pretty good. I didn't realize how... Okay, so if he's duped, basically what it comes down to is he just takes off the power that he gives them by hitting them. Okay. It's not bad. I thought he had a power drain. Well, I guess that is kind of a power drain. But I thought he had a power drain like over time kind of thing. Oh, I'm not acting like anybody. I'm just telling you. If anybody comes into the stream is going to be rude to me or anybody else in chat, I'm going to ban them from the channel. People don't want to go into streams and have somebody insulting them. I mean, I'm fine with it as a joke now and then, but... And I'm telling you now, because it's just you and I here, as opposed to when there's a bunch of people, so you know now. So in the future, when there's more people, it's not like you need to be warned at that point in time. Yeah, I wouldn't... If I hadn't said something to you prior, I wasn't going to just go and outright ban you. I mean, I think for the most part, people would know, you know, you don't go into a stream or whatever and just start insulting and being rude to people, but I think it's still fair to give them a warning. So what happened to the video that you were going to upload? You know, Venom would almost be a good option for... Oh, no, probably not. I was thinking Venom might be a good option for Iron Man Infinity War in the Abyss. But I'm actually not sure how that would work, because the Abyss node for him, for Iron Man Infinity War, drains power. And Venom can't have his power drained by tech champions. So I don't know. That would actually be really interesting to try. Well, it's it's the first fight on one path. I might just try that. Actually, why don't I go try that right now? Because if he can't drain you of power, because he drains you of power, he takes it for himself. So he might not even be able to take it for himself. Let's see. I don't think it would be worth bringing Venom just for that one. Oh, but he might be decent for... Huh. He could be good for Red Skull as well. Let's see. Wait, I don't think I have Venom on defense. Nope. Okay, should I? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do this quick anyways. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it with Venom. Yeah, let's give him the extra health. Okay. Yeah, this will be interesting to see. Although I'm sure somebody's done it already, but... Oh, wait, which one is... No, oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Venom. Yeah, so basically all I'm going to do is just get to my bar of power, push IM and IW to the 10 charges and just see if my power is drained or not. Wait, how did I get the... Oh, sweet, it does. That is cool. That is good to know. Huh. I wonder... Wow, he's getting the fight me pretty quick. Yeah, that's So then I should also be able to steal his armor ups, right? Should be able to. Yeah, he wouldn't have the damage to do it long term though. Huh. Because he'd also be, that'd be worthwhile if you got Havoc, you could bring him in. Interesting. Come on, dude. Work with me here. So let's see if this is going to take that armor out. No. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So that would be good too, because then he's not going to be... let's use the L3 on him. He's not going to be able to auto block you once he's under 15% because of Venom's True Strike at 18%. So that's really not bad at all. Yeah, I don't think the damage would be there though. Well, okay, so I've got Suicide Zone, so I'm obviously not able to use my specials. So if I took that off and some boost, yeah, I don't think I'll do it, but that would be worthwhile. Like if you didn't have somebody else for Iron Man Infinity War, that would be an option. Not the best option, but hey, why not? Why not try it? Good to know, good to know. 6-star arenas, yeah.
Push me down to the ground, goes around, comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, take it all away, but I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and sound.
How goes it, Mr. Pranaz? Have you looked more into what you're going to do for your second path of Abyss? Of Abyss? How is your evening going? Yeah, there's some good shards from it, that's for sure. I think tomorrow is going to be a busy arena day for me. I haven't started I started the 3 stars. I haven't started the 4 2 stars. So I'll need to do that. I need to finish the 5 stars for the 4-star feature. Yeah. Oof. First I need to get by this Miles. My lord. He is on a rampage. On over. Oh lord and lord. What? How the heck was that not a block? There we go. We showed him. What time is it for you? And you're not in the UK, are you? Oh, well you are. Okay then. Were you there earlier, yesterday for you, today for me, when I think it was Billy and Grim, and I was asking how many continents there are? Were you there for that? So in my earlier stream today, I was talking to Billy D and Grim Reaper, and I think there was somebody from India as well. And I asked how many continents there are. But I don't remember if you were in the stream for that. Okay, so you weren't there. So, yeah. So what it comes down to, basically, is where you're from in the world will dictate what you learned as to how many continents there are. So, for Western Europe, North America, Western Europe, US and Canada, you would say 7. If you're in the Mexico or South America, you'll say 6. And if you're, I think, India and some parts of Asia, you would say 5. So, and the reason for it is that in South America and Mexico, they consider the Americas to be one continent. So where South and North America are one continent, and so that's how they would get 6. And then in India and other places, some other places in Asia, they would say that Eurasia, Europe and Asia, is one continent, and then they also consider the Americas one, and that's where they would get 5. So it's one of those things that, like, you and I, so I would say 7, like, no question about it. you would say 7 as well. But yeah, it's one of those things depending on what you learned. So I don't remember how that discussion came up. I think there was somebody said something in chat and somebody disagreed, and I was like, well, so my roommate is from Mexico, and we were at a movie one time, and I don't remember why it came up, but the question of how many continents there are, I think I asked him and he said 6, and I'm like, oh, how do you figure 6? And yeah, so it was that he was considering North and South America to be one continent. Yeah, I don't know where in particular in Asia, and I think some places don't consider Australia a continent as well, so that could be one of the reasons as well. But yeah, you can find, if you look it up online, you can find sources that would say 4, 5, 6, and 7. How long have you been in London? Okay. Do you get back to the Philippines often? Okay. So did you move in as an adult, or did you move when you were school age? Okay. You like London? Yeah, I could see that. I've just been through London, like spent 2 nights there just in transit. I didn't do anything. So I can't really say much. I spent some time in Ireland and Scotland, but I liked both of them. Scenery wise, people wise, just, yeah, seemed like nice places. So what are you up to currently? Doing arena? Or I guess you said you're still doing the 2-star arenas, right? Yeah, I didn't really interact with anybody in London. Like I said, I wasn't there very long, but I found the people that I met in Ireland, Scotland to be quite nice. I've never been to the Philippines, but I've met a lot of Filipinos and they've all been quite pleasant as well. What do you do for work? Oh dear. Good. Okay. So you work in a health facility? Okay. And what did you do prior to the current situation? I'm assuming you were still working in the hospital. So are you a nurse? Okay. I worked in a hospital for 2.5 years in the IT section. I was responsible for their health record system. So maintaining the system and then training the medical professionals on how to use it. I quite liked it, actually. I liked the pace of the environment. Felt that I was contributing. It was a pretty good job. I think it's an environment that can be very stressful at times, though. I'm going to finish off my 6 stars, and then that will be the end of the stream. So I'll be done in about 3 minutes or so. Just so you have a heads up. But I will most likely be back in the morning and have a go at this crazy arena stuff. Could you just see doing something else, or you figure you'll continue that line of work for a while still? Man, Wolverine is pretty, or Old Man Logan is pretty good with his healing. And he's really good when you pair him with Sabretooth. I think his regen goes to 120% with their synergy. So if you've got suicides, you're healing back the recoil damage pretty quickly. I have him as a 5-star at rank 4. I think I may take him to R2 as a 6-star and possibly max out recoil and try going through ROL, because you take 15% damage, I think, from the recoil, but I think the regen will kick in pretty quick and you'll get that back pretty fast. So it could be quite interesting what kind of damage you can do. Yeah, especially in a situation like this, right? Like, that's a lot of responsibility for the nurses and the doctors. Yeah, difficult time. So you moved to London as it, like, you were already a certified nurse when you moved to London then? Okay. Yeah, responsibility can be annoying. Yep. Yeah, I think that profession in general is a pretty high stress. All right, well, 6 stars are done. And that's going to be that for me for tonight. So, thanks for showing up, Mr. Panaz, and hanging out, keeping me some company. Melvin, if you're still lurking, thanks for being there earlier. Alright guys, have a good evening, and I will see you later.